Hey friends, today I have a glutes and abs Pilates session for you. If you have some light hand weights, and by light I mean anything from 0.5 to a maximum of 2 kilos in each hand, that will be useful. And if you have a resistance band, that would be awesome as well. But if you do not, no problem. Place those props aside if you've got them, and we're going to begin laying down on our backs today. So hopefully by the end of this session, you'll feel really aligned and connected with your core. I want you to extend your legs out so that they're slightly wider than your shoulders distance apart. Lay back and reach your arms up above your head. And from here, can you find a little bit more length through the back of your neck? Just notice the subtle gaps underneath your spine. There should be one underneath your lower back. And you'll feel your upper back pressing into the mat. Take a nice inhale here through your nose to prepare, feeling your rib cage expanding outwards. And as you exhale through your mouth, I want you to lift your head, neck and shoulders up and reach your hands forward towards your toes. See if you can draw your belly button up and in towards your ribs and flatten your lower ribs down. From here, can you start to round up through your spine? And I want you to keep this roundness, keep flexing your toes up towards the sky, reach forwards, and then find length through your spine if that's available to you. If this feels a little too tight, please bend your knees. And if you couldn't get up at all, I just want you to lift up to where you can, then perhaps grab the back of your thighs to help you come all the way up and reaching over. We're going to do 8 of these. Now slowly rolling down, 1 vertebrae at a time, so you can connect your lower back with the floor, lower ribs flattening down. Inhale, that's 1. Let's go. Exhale, lifting up. Inhale on the way down if you can, otherwise just keep your breath flowing. That's 2. Trying not to use momentum here. Keep C curving through the spine. 3. Nice deep inhale at the bottom. Exhale, lifting up to 4. Halfway, 4 more. Let's go. 4. Notice if you're preferring to lean to one side or the other 2 here. So really try and stay as centered as possible. 2 more rounds. Let's go. Last 2. And 1 more here. 1. And once you finish that last one, I want you to stay sitting up this time. So I'm going to lengthen my mat out. It's starting to roll up underneath me. Sit up really tall on your sit bones, and if you struggle to sit up tall because of length through your hamstrings, I want you to just bend your knees slightly. We're keeping our feet a little bit wider than our shoulders here. Keep your toes pointing up towards the sky. I want you to take your arms out to the sides. And from here, can you take those arms back behind you? Inhale. And then exhale, round your spine so it goes back behind your hips. Press the palms of your hands forwards. Inhale, open up. Arms back behind you if possible. Exhale, arms forward, opposite hand on top. 2 more of these. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Last one here. Inhale, open. And exhale to round. Beautiful. Sitting up nice and tall. Once again, palms face the ceiling. Now we're adding in a twist. I want you to twist. Left arm goes back, right arm reaches forward. Then can you reach your right hand maybe even beyond your left toes? Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, twist. Reach. Inhale brings you up. Exhale, you twist. So we're keeping our hip bones as still as possible here, our sit bones, our hips, so as square as possible. Try not to let them twist as best you can. You're twisting from your waist. Maybe you can look back at your back hand. Let's do 1 more here. Okay, come back through the middle. Now interlace your fingers together, hands behind your head. Open your chest, inhale, elbows out wide. Exhale, C curve back. Maybe you can even go halfway back this time, lower back to the mat. Come all the way forwards. Sit up tall. We twist one way, look over your shoulder, hinging forwards. This time your hands are behind your head, your elbow reaches towards your shin. Sit up, twist other way. So this is all beautiful core work. Also some really nice hamstring lengthening work. Let's do all of this 2 more times. C-curve back, maybe you can get your lower back to the floor. C-curve forwards, maybe you can reach your head down between your legs. Inhale, sit up tall, twist, and reach. Elbow towards knee, Sitting on up, really twist, twist, reach. Keep your breath flowing. Let's do 2 more here. C-curve back. Maybe your lower back touches the mat. Maybe not. Come all the way forwards. Sitting up. Twist. Reach. Sit on up. Twist. Reach. Sit on up. Last one. Here we go. C-curve back. Maybe you come quite low. Come all the way back up with control. Forehead down. Lifting up. I'm going to twist the other way just to mix things up. It doesn't really matter which way you go first. Keep twisting, keep breathing. Beautiful work. And relax. All right. Hopefully feeling a little warmed up through your spine. Some nice hamstring opening there as well. Now, if you have a resistance band, I want you to place it around your thighs, just above your knees. And if you do not have one, no problems. No stress at all. Okay. You're going to lay yourself carefully all the way down. Feet are slightly wider than your hip distance apart, hands down by your sides. From here, I want you to push your feet firmly into the mat and have a little bit of pressure outwards on the band so that your knees are tracking in line with your toes. From here, press your lower back into the mat, scoop through your abs, lifting up. From here, can you float one heel off the floor and then the whole leg to tabletop position? Place the foot back down, change to the other side. Lift, lift, lower, lower. Lift the heel, lift the leg, lower the foot. Okay, so the goal here is to keep your pelvis as still as possible. Okay, let's lift our right leg up and hold. And now we're coming into just little pulses. You're going halfway down and all the way up. Halfway down, all the way up for 8, 7, 6, 5. Just tiny little pulses. Keep your ribs down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the hips still. Now you're taking your leg out to the side, the leg that's in tabletop, just out to the side and then back to center. So we're working our inner thigh, but we've got a static hold through those left glutes. Let's do 8 more of these. Keep breathing for 8 and 7. Squeeze it in. 6, 5. Squeeze it in. 4, 3. Almost there. Last 2. Keep your pelvis really still. Last 1. Bring your right leg down. Let's go straight into the other side. Left leg to tabletop position. Pause. Little pulses here for 8, 7. Just little ones. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding still. Leg goes to the side and center for 8. Side and center. 7. Pushing into the band. 6. It's going to depend on the strength of your band, how wide you can get that knee as well, but the goal here is to keep your hips as square as possible. Last 4 and 3, last 2, last 1. Woo, and come all the way down. Amazing job. All right, I want you to roll over onto one side. You can keep the band around your thighs if you're using it. Knees are bent, feet are in line with your bum. And come into your clams here. So just lifting and lowering the top knee for 8. Your pelvis stays really still. And see if you can find a drawing away from the floor with your waist here. So we're not just flopping into the floor. I want you to really stay lifted. 4 more for 4, 3. Keep your hips really still. Last 2. Last 1. Lift and hold. And now we're pushing up into the band for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your knees, lift your feet off the floor. 8. Clams here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift the knee and hold. Little pulses. Let's go for 8. Little pulses. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So good. Lower the legs. Come up onto your elbow. Make sure your elbow is directly underneath your shoulder. We're lifting our hips forwards. We're adding a clam, lower, and then bring the hips back down. Okay, so lift, clam, lower, lower. Let's do 8 more. 8, squeeze. Strong shoulder as well. 7, squeeze. 6, squeeze. Almost there. 5, push into the band. And 4, 3, last 2, last 1 here, Awesome work. Roll onto your back. Before we do all of that on the other side, I want you to grab your weights if you've got them. No stress if you do not. Take your arms up towards the sky. You can keep the band on your legs, no problems. If you can, bring both legs to tabletop and squeeze your knees and ankles together. If that feels too much already for your core, you're going to keep your feet on the floor. And what we're doing here is we're just lifting up. So I want you to lift your head, neck and shoulders off the floor. And we're coming into an elevated dead bug. So if your feet are on the floor, just lift your chest off the floor, reaching your arms up high. You're going to slide one heel forward, extend the opposite arm back behind you, and then squeeze it all into the center. Then move into the other side. Okay, otherwise legs in tabletop position. You can keep the knees and ankles together. One arm draws back, opposite leg draws forward. Keep your chest lifted. Keep your low ribs drawing down and in. And you're alternating arm and leg. And just taking that arm back behind you as far as feels comfy for your shoulders, yeah? You can also try turning the palms of your hands forward, see if that feels any better for you in your core. Let's do 8 more. Here we go for 8. Keep lifted. And 7. Stay lifted. 6. Keep breathing. 5. 4. So strong. 3. Feel the burn. Breathe into it. Last 2. Almost there. Last one. And relax. All right, we're going to do our clams on the other side. I'm going to roll over, which is going to feel nice because my head is no longer in the sun. Oh, okay. Place the weights aside if you've got them. Feet in line with your bottom. Remember, draw your waist away from the floor. We've got 8 clams for 8. And 7. Check in with your pelvis. 6. Hips are stacked. 5. Push into the band if you're using it. 4. 3. 2. 1. All right, lift that top knee up and hold. Come into the pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your knees, lift your feet off the floor. Here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's pulse it out. Here we are for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the legs. Oh, I've got bark on my knee. That's okay. Come up onto your elbow, elbow underneath your shoulder, feet in line with your bottom. Here we go. We lift the hips. So you want to really feel your waist wrapping up and in. Add that clam here. Bring it down. Yeah, hips come forwards. Lift, lower, bring it down. Strong shoulder. So none of this. Keep it back. 8. Let's go. Keep your breath flowing. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, last 1, and relax. Beautiful. You're going to lay down on your back again, grab those weights again if you have them. Okay, let's start with our feet on the floor. I want you to bring your weights together so they're touching. If you're not using weights, just bring your hands together and push your palms together and your hands up towards the sky. Lift up into your crunch. We're coming into a twist because we're working our obliques now. I want you to twist your upper body to your left, come back through the middle, twist your upper body to the right, come back through the middle. Keep your lower back connected to the floor the whole time and turn your head with the movement. If you can, bring your legs to tabletop. You might not be able to twist as far. Let's go. Ooh, it's tricky. For 8, I'm on a hill. I'm going to blame the hill. 7, try and keep your knees as square as possible. Twisting side to side. 6, you can also remove the weights. That's easier. 5, it's still hard. 4, bring the feet to the floor if you need to. 3, last 2, last 1. Form over everything. Okay, arms up once again, weights, legs tabletop. Once again, come into your crunch, twist to one side. Yeah. Can you hold on this one side and just bring your legs out and in? Okay, if your feet are on the floor, you're just going to slide your heels forward and back, or your feet forward and back. Otherwise, Legs forward and back for 8, 7. Try to keep your hips square. Try to keep lifted through your body. 6, 5. Work those obliques. Rectus abdominis as well. 4. Really lift up. 3. Last 2. Last 1. Have a break. And we'll move into the other side. Here we go. You can also take your hands behind your head if you're feeling anything through your neck. That's totally fine. Oh, I'm on that hill. Otherwise, arms forward with the weights for a little bit of an extra challenge. 7 and 6. Twist, twist, twist. 5, 4. Almost there. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. And relax. Okay. 2 more exercises today. We're now coming into our rolling like a ball. Squeeze your knees into your chest. If you've still got the band, you can keep it. Otherwise, take it away. I don't mind. Hands around the outsides of your legs. Catch a hold of the tops of your ankles. Can you rock and roll like a ball? Back and forth. Back and forth. I really am on a hill. I'm going to go this way so I don't roll over. Woo! Now I'm going too far. The joys of training outdoors. It's a little challenge. It's fun. Okay, try and find your balance at the top just before your toes hit the floor. Just before your toes hit the floor, find that balance. Last one. Good. If you can here, find a boat pose. Lift your legs to tabletop. Take your arms forwards. And then if you can, you're going to bring your heels to the floor and stand up. Maybe with a bit of a roll to help you. Okay, final little glute exercise for today. If you've got the band, you're going to take the band around your ankles. If you don't have the band, no stress, you can do this one without it. Feet are going to be slightly wider than your shoulders, so you've got tension against the band, or as wide as you can, depending on the strength of your band. Bend your knees, get nice and low, transfer your weight to one side, lift your heel off the floor, and you're just tapping your foot in and out, keeping tension against the band. Maybe you can bring your foot all the way into the other without the band falling off. I can't. That's okay. In and out. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5. Strong through your supporting leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now all you're going to do is tap it forward and back. So you're drawing a circle for 8 and around. 7. Watch your supporting knee. 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, last 1. I hope my head isn't out of the shot. If it is, sorry. Transfer your weight other side. We're tapping your foot in and out, in and out. Watch your knee. 8, 7, push into that band. 6, 5, relax your shoulders, long back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Forward and around for 8. Semicircles. 7. Watch your stability. 6, 5, 4. Whoops. 3, 2, and 1. Team, that is it for today. Let's finish up though with some stretching. Take your feet out a little bit wider than your shoulders. Hands can rest behind you. Drop your knees over to one side. Squeeze your glutes. Turn your head over your opposite shoulder. You can stay here or you can lift up onto your hips, pressing your hips forwards. Come down, switch other side. Knees over. Hips come up. Press. Whew, let's do this 2 more times. Over. Maybe lift, maybe even lift your arm. Come on down. Over. Maybe even lift your arm. And come on down. Glute stretch. One foot on the floor, opposite leg on top. Back. The closer in your heel is to your bum, the more intense this one becomes. Maybe take a gentle sway here from side to side and breathe. And then changing legs other side, other foot over the thigh. A gentle sway from side to side if that feels right for you. And then finally just lengthening out through our core, which we worked a lot today. Lay on your belly and we come into a gentle Sphinx pose. So elbows underneath your shoulders, palms flat, and I want you to imagine you're trying to slide yourself forward along the floor. Maybe drop your chin to your chest, and then looking up, chin to chest, and looking up. Press yourself back into child's pose, hips to heels, arms forward. Nice deep breath here. Thank you so much for showing up today, putting in the work. I hope you enjoyed this glutes and abdominals focused Pilates session. Let me know how it went for you. Bye for now.